You're welcome to 69 Football. The Nigerian Professional Football League has ended. As you already know, Rivers United emerged champions. Plateau United came second and Remo Stars came third. They picked up the Conference Cup ticket. Today we're going to be looking at Remo Stars. Remo Stars is a Nigerian Professional Football Club based in the Kenya Remo. They play at the Remo Stars Stadium. It's a private-owned club by Chief Soname, and I love the way this club operates. So we visited Remo Stars twice last season when they played Enyimba in their last home game against Niger Tornadoes. I love the way Remo Stars operate. They are a truly professional football club in Nigeria. They have a very good youth system. They have the under 10, under 13, under 15, and then they have the Remo Stars Football Academy. They call them the Beyond Limit Football Academy. I was opportunity to watch these guys train in one of the training sessions, and I was impressed with what I saw. I love the way the management set up this club. They also have a hotel. They call it the Beyond Limit Football Academy Hotel. If you're going to see a game there, you can lodge. They have a lounge. They have good facilities for their players. They have a pool. They have a gym house. They have a clinic. All in this complex. And also Remo Stars play very good football. I watched them 3 times last season. They came against MFM, and they're an entertaining side. I'm happy that they're qualified to represent Nigeria in the CAF Conference Cup, and I do hope that they do well in the continent and also continue to do well in this season. Remo Stars is a business-oriented club. They are not just a club that's all about performance on the pitch. Like we already know, they have a YouTube channel that streams their own games. They have a good followership online. Good football is not just about what happens on the pitch. Football is about what happens on and off the pitch. A football club should have both the sporting and economic target, and Remo Stars is one club in the Nigerian League who is doing well on and off the pitch. Now, I watched their home game, and I could see they had not less than 1,500 supporters in the stadium, and they also made lots of jersey sales. In fact, they have the first day I visited them against Enyimba, they had a promo going on that if you have the jersey, your match tickets will be reduced. And I heard they sold over 400 jerseys on the day, and at their last game I was hearing that their jerseys are out of stock. Now, what I love about Remo again is that it's like a community club. You see the people in the community come out to watch the game, come out in mass. It's like a tradition. Whenever Remo Stars are playing, people are going to come out, And also they give out, they did a promo where some fans want some prizes. Remo Stars carry the fans along, and I know they are planning to do better next season. Now, I spoke with some of the fans after the encounter to ask them what they think about the season and what they expect their fans to do. The management of the club to do, and they had this to say.
Well, I've been following Remo Stars since they were the National League before they gained promotion, ultimately to Professional Football League last season. And not through the season, I followed their journey through to the end of the season.
Do you come to the stadium often?
Not very often, because I don't stay so close. Whenever I can, I make sure I come.
Okay, what can you say about their performance this season, this league campaign that just ended?
Well, their performance this season has been phenomenal. It's totally unexpected. One would have thought that, after getting promotion for the first time, one would have thought they would only be satisfied with just keeping their place in the Professional Football League. But they surpassed that expectation and ultimately gained a slot to play in the Confederations Cup next season.
Now, apart from the way they play, like when I watch Remo Stars, when people watch it, people say they play, very, of course, free-flowing football.
Yes.
So apart from their performance on the pitch, what can you say about the club off the pitch, the management, from what you see from a distance?
Well, apart from the fact that they play free-flowing football, entertaining football that you said, I think likely their performance has also been influenced by the kind of management that they have. The club management has done a lot in terms of crowd control. We know that they have been well behaved. Generally, the fans have generally behaved well, and that cannot one cannot shy away from the fact that the management has done its bit in trying to educate the fans and also making the players comfortable. Because if the players were not comfortable, definitely it will reflect in their games. Yeah. So the management has done well, and I really want to commend them the way they have handled the affairs of the club in the just concluded season.
Okay, lastly, the team is going to play in the continent.
Yes.
And that means they have to double up. They have to probably triple up their performance because they'll be playing big teams from Africa. Well, we don't want a situation whereby they're going to play the knockout rounds and we want them to make the group stage. They imagine what this place would be like when other African teams come here to play at night. So what would you advise, what would you like to see next season? Also on the pitch and off it, or let me also say that what are the improvements you'd like to see around the stadium? Would you like, how would you feel maybe if you come here and then there's free Wi-Fi? Or if you come here and then there is maybe Chicken Republic selling food here? So we want to know what the fans think so that some of these clubs, when they listen to it, they'll know what the fans want. Because if you know what your fans or your clients want, you keep them coming. So tell me what you expect next season.
That they have qualified for playing the continent is a big one, and we believe that looking at the stadium, there is still a lot to be done. Yeah. Of course, with the players, the management needs to get in better players that can compete with other footballers from other parts of Africa. Then, regarding the stadium, there is general need for massive upgrade. While the match was going on, I was trying to look at how many spectators this stadium could accommodate, and I don't think it can take even up to 5,000 or 10,000. So definitely they will need to complete the other stand that is still being worked upon. Then the other facilities that need to be brought on board, where vendors can be brought in and fans can easily patronize vendors. They also need to work on the souvenirs of the club jerseys, banners, mufflers, and other things that can show that Remo Stars is no longer a local club side. Remo Stars is becoming a big club side, and it should be seen as such, not only in Remo or Ijebu, but all over Nigeria and perhaps throughout Africa.
All right, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure being with you. Thank you.
Good evening. Please, what's the name?
My name is Oladeji Olaskomi.
You said?
Oladeji Olaskomi.
Okay. So, you saw today's game?
Today, yeah.
So, what can you say about the performance of Remo Stars?
No. Those guys, they played well. They displayed their prowess. And luckily, they had the match. They have the result they wanted.
So now, I don't know, many people always say, I don't know if you've heard, many people always say that that people don't like watching Nigerian league. But you can see the crowd here today, right?
Yeah. I can see a lot of people watching them. It's a great opportunity to come and see your brothers, to cheer them up. And I'm happy I was part of the game today.
Okay. Now, these guys have qualified for the continent.
Yeah.
They'll be representing Nigeria in the CAF Convention Cup.
Yeah.
What would you love to see? What would you love to see next season? Because they have to up their game to participate well in the continent.
I would love to see more of them, and hopefully, I'm hoping with this kind of energy, they will be at the top 4. Hopefully, maybe they will come first next season.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good evening, sir. Please, what's your name?
Wow, my name is Olasukomi Odubogu.
Okay, Olasukomi. Nice to meet you. So I'd like to ask you, from today's game, what do you think about the performance of Remo Stars?
Wow, it is marvelous. They bring joy to the people of Ogun State, most especially the people of Ijebu, Remo.
So what can you say about their performance, their performance this season in the league?
They perform excellently.
So they've qualified to represent Nigeria in the CAF Convention Cup. What do you expect? The Convention Cup it's a higher stage competition, and they have to improve on the team because they are going to compete against other top African teams. What would you like them to do to get better next season?
I believe with the experience of most of the senior players, in conjunction with the coaches, I believe they are going to make Nigeria proud in the continent.
Okay. Now, apart from the performance of the club on the pitch, what can you say about the management of the club from a distance? I know maybe you're not part of the club, but what can you say about the way the management have handled the club. You know, you can see people come around here, you can see the fanfare. What can you say about all of this?
The management of Remo Stars, they are the best in Nigeria for now. Because the club owner, which is Honorable Kule Shoname, he is an experienced football club owner, and he has been in this company for long.
Okay, that's a good one. So we'll be wishing them the very best. Next, we hope to see more. You know, people always say that people don't come to watch Nigerian league games. Sometimes you see some matches, the venue, the stands are empty. But whenever this is my second time here, I can see the fans, you know, and I love this. So what advice can you give to other Nigerian league clubs? What do you think they can do to bring their fans back to the stadium?
My own suggestion to other clubs in Nigerian league is to subsidize their tickets. Like Remo Stars, the way we do here, the 500 ticket, sometimes they will sell it 300, sometimes 200. So it will bring more people to come and view the match.
Okay, they should subsidize their match day ticket.
Yes, the match rate.
Then apart from that match day ticket, because I think apart from the ticket, there must be something that these Remo Stars they are doing differently.
They are doing awareness.
They are doing
everywhere in the state.
Oh, that's good.
They are doing awareness everywhere. They are supporter club.
Nice, thank you, sir. Thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Honorable Hassan Adebayo.
Okay, great. So, how long have you been following Remo Stars?
About 7 years ago.
Wow. So, what can you say about their performance this season?
It's very great because I enjoyed them this season. For the past season, we are just feel like disgrace. But now we are so happy because they perform well. The new coach they got is very good and he has the experience because he has won the league before, go to Continental before, and use that opportunity this season to take this great club, the #1 club in Remo, to Continental, which is Confederation Cup.
Yeah. Okay, now, what can you say about the way the management has been handling this club, both on and off the pitch?
Yes, they have tried their best. First person is the owner of the club, which is Honorable Kule Shoname. He's a great man. He's a philanthropist because he has helped outside this football club. He has helped so many people in the town, outside the town, in Lagos and in Ogun State, Kenya here. And the management, if there is no corporate within the management, the success of this tournament, the league cannot be gone.
Okay. Right now, they have qualified for the CAF Confederations Cup. You know, they are going to play other strong African sides. And we don't want a situation whereby they go to play the continent and after, first of all, they'll play the knockout round before they go to the group stage. We would like to see Remo Stars qualify for the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup. Just imagine the atmosphere here when there's a CAF Confederations Cup game here, you know. So what would you like, or what do you think the management should do? Because they'll go to meet stronger players. What do you think they should do? You don't think they should bring in new players, or what do you think they should do, to prepare for the tournament next season?
Management should provide more security because those other clubs are coming from foreign countries, which is other continents, other countries. They must provide security, and management should talk to the chairman to buy some good player, the one that has the experience to the club, share their experience with the team they have already now. Okay. And I know that they will perform.
Okay, now you've mentioned security in the stadium on match day. You also mentioned bringing top quality players, for next season. So now I want to ask you, you've been coming to this stadium often, right? Yes. Now what do you think that the management can do or should do to let fans have a better match day experience? Would you like to, because I've been here twice, I only hear the drums, I don't hear a commentator. Do you think that if the commentator is there, to add that vibe, to the game?
Yes. The atmosphere we are looking now, I know that the stadium is still under construction.
Okay.
I know that there is more facility that they will install in this stadium. Okay. But I know that they will provide everything. I know that Sholame is not honorable. The chairman is not like that person. Yeah, he wants best thing for himself.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you very much for your time. We are wishing Remo Stars the best next season. Probably if they can win the Nigerian league, next season. Because this is a private-owned club. In the Nigerian football circuit, I always say government should hand off football. Most of other clubs that are owned by state governments, the way they are being managed is different from what we have here. So we would love to see this club, grow and probably win the Nigerian league. But we want them to represent us well in the Conference Cup next season. So wishing Remo Stars the very best, and thank you so much for your time.